Good evening, friends. Thanks for your valuable comments on my videos on Twitter, Koo and Twitter. We make sure we read all of them and post them on social media. Today, we cover various news bits that will be of interest to you from 7 to 8. And 8 o'clock, we have a session regarding, it's like a series on serial killers and what goes on in their minds with Sanjat Patnaik and Jerry. Okay. So for today's news, there's quite a lot that we'll be covering tonight. Joining me is Jaydev. Welcome, Jaydev.
Yeah, good evening to all the viewers.
What do you have in store for us tonight, Jaydev?
Yeah, see, viewers, I just saw the match between the Indian hockey team and Germany in my TV today. And what a brilliant performance by Srijesh, who won the match for India single. You know, it was a great team effort, and India is doing very well in the Tokyo Olympics. So, I also saw that PM Modi had, called all the players on their phone to sort of congratulate them. I mean, so what a noble gesture from the Prime Minister. Yeah. So, meanwhile, the Prime Minister Modi said that while the country celebrates hockey goals, some are busy scoring self goals. He was referring to the opposition party. So he said they are doing everything to stop the progress of this country. They are trying to stop the parliament, but people will not tolerate this. So Team India's men in blue won the bronze today in Tokyo Olympics. So PM Modi even congratulated the team on Twitter and later spoke to the players to praise the team for the glory achieved after a 41-year drought. So August 5 is also a significant day because on this year, 2 days ago, the Modi government had abrogated Article 370 and had bifurcated the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories, fulfilling the long-standing demand of Ladakh residents and putting an end to secessionist politics that was in play in Kashmir. So PM Modi in his address on the occasion had mentioned the phenomenal achievement of the hockey team. He also drew a parallel at the current political scenario where the opposition had been stalling the functioning of the parliament over trivial issues like the Pegasus claims. So on one hand, when the country is celebrating goals in hockey here in country, few people are busy scoring self-goals. They are doing everything to stop the progress of this country. They are trying to stop parliament and people will not tolerate this. So it has been proved that one's progress is decided by hard work, not family. Indian youth is moving forward. It's progressing. So Modi took a dig at the Congress party. So the country is moving forward despite roadblocks. They must see the country's growth trajectory. Our vaccination drive is to touch 50 crore figure and see our GST collection in the month of July. This is showing how the economy is moving in a positive direction. In agri exports and FDI, we have made phenomenal growth. INS Vikrant trial is another aspect of Made in India concept. The first motorable road is operational in Ladakh, PM Modi said, adding that few negative elements cannot hinder the country's growth. So the statement by Prime Minister came a day after 6 Trinamool Congress MPs were suspended for creating ruckus in the upper house. So meanwhile in UP, what I heard is like UP is close to being the first COVID-free state in India. So if that's true, I mean, Yogi Adityanath is doing a fantastic job as CM, I think. So meanwhile, the Yogi in Saffron, Adityanath Ji, CM of UP, is making all Indians look at him in awe. He recently said in an interview to The Hindu, "I believe in God, not in superstitions. I want to achieve my rewards through karma. Justice has to be equal for all, and we cannot look at it in the prism of caste, community. The gaze of justice should be the same for all." He further spoke about the importance of his personal faith and how he separates traditions from superstitions. He was asked if his personality prioritizes dharma or politics. He said dharma comes first as part of his personality. He explained that dharma is not just about worshipping a deity or following rituals. It is also about the duty that inspires him to work in the interest of the country and society. I consider puja padhati a matter of personal faith. You don't have the right to interfere in my faith, and nor do I have the right to interfere in your personal faith. But my dharma makes me persistent towards my national duty, he added. So, with regards to COVID 19, UK plans to move India to amber list from August 8th. This is how travelers will benefit. So, in a key development, the UK has decided to move India from red to the amber list from August 8th, thereby slightly easing the restrictions to travelers after India was added to the red list in April. Owing to the advent of the second COVID-19 wave, the people had not only taken a COVID-19 had to not only take a COVID-19 test before traveling to the UK, but also quarantine in a government mandated hotel for 10 days after arrival, where they would be tested twice for the novel coronavirus. Owing to huge expenses and hassles involved, there was a growing demand for easing travel norms between two countries. So this will come as a huge relief for people who want to travel to the UK. So I believe you have some very, very interesting news regarding Shilpa and Raj Kundra.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jade. The latest breaking news in the sensational pornography case with regards to Raj and Shilpa Kundra. A victim now alleges she was told private parts won't be shown, only intimate scenes will be shot. In July last week, the Mumbai Crime Branch lodged a fresh FIR in connection with a pornography case and named producers of businessman Raj Kundra's company as well as actress Gehna Vashisht in the new case, a police official said on Wednesday. In New Delhi, in connection with the pornography case, in connection with the pornography case, the Mumbai Crime Branch officials have recorded the statement of the victim, who was named in the FIR filed at Malwani police station. According to a report published in Times Now, the victim in her statement told the officials that she was told that her private parts won't be shown and that the shoot will require only intimate scenes. She added that she complied to sign a contract and that got money, a few thousands, for the shoot. However, she was later told by a friend that her adult video is available on Hotshot app. The victim then realized that the entire video was uploaded without any cuts or edits, and her private parts were visible in it. In the last week of July, the Mumbai Crime Branch lodged a fresh FIR in connection with the pornography case and named producers of businessman Raj Kundra's company as well as actress Gena Vashisht in the new case, a police official said. The case was registered by the Crime Branch's property cell at Malwani police station on Tuesday after an actress approached the police and alleged that she was forced to shoot for a pornographic film for the Hot Shots app. Now, with regards to Sushant Singh's case, as you all know, it has been an endless battle where people from all over the world have joined hands to fight for justice. Surprise of surprise, a year on, Maharashtra Congress questions CBI's silence over probe into death of an actor. The Maharashtra Congress on Thursday questioned the CBI's silence over the death of actor Sushant Singh Rajput, a year after it took over the probe into the case. Perhaps, Jaidev, you could mute your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Congress party alleged that the National Investigation Agency were being used by the center for its own political agenda. It's been a year today, CBI took over the investigation of the unfortunate death of Sushant Singh Rajput from Bihar police. Registration of FIR by Bihar police was against Article 177 of CRPC. Supreme Court also had expressed satisfaction in the overall investigation by Mumbai police, said the Maharashtra Congress spokesperson Sachin Sawant. So he tweeted this. He said it has been more than 300 days now since AIM's panel ruled out murder. CBI is maintaining a deliberate silence. This mockery of investigation by National Investigative Agency is an apt example of how these agencies are being used by the Modi government for their political agenda, he alleged in the tweet. In another tweet, Sawant claimed that the Gupteshwar Pandey, former Bihar BJP, was being used to further political agenda of the BJP, which was to malign the image of the Mumbai police and destabilize the Mahavikas Aghadi government in Maharashtra. He said BJP stooped to the lowest possible level when they openly gave murder, rape angles and used Sushant's death in Bihar elections as well, the Congress leader alleged. There was a coordinated attack on the MVA government, claims Sawant, whose party shares power with the Shiv Sena and NCP in Maharashtra. Some pliable channels were asked to keep peddling murder theories. BJP leaders kept defaming Maharashtra. CBI and other agencies kept leaking fake info. Thousands of fake Twitter, FB, and YouTube accounts were created by BJP IT cell, he further alleged. So now, Sandeep Singh, what we would like to tell you is that what was the friendship that your Congress fellowman Sanjay Nirupam had with Sandeep Singh? So perhaps Sachin Sawant can answer this for us. And can you also tell us, while you're on it, the vehicle which doubled up as an ambulance, which is owned by your fellow congressperson, Baba Siddiqui, a congressman, that came to pick up Sushant's body that day, whose was it? And who was this driver who looked more like a goon than an ambulance driver without uniform? Also, by saying BJP is peddling murder theories, what are you trying to push? Is it a suicide that you're trying to push? A complete murder scene botched up by your Mumbai police. And when you say thousands of fake Twitter, FB, Facebook, and YouTube accounts were created by BJP IT cell, are you talking about all of us who have kept the mission alive since day one? So now it sure seems like Congress is now really worried about whose names are going to come out and who are the people who are deeply involved in this murder of Sushant. Let us see who are the politicians who will be named in the CBI charge sheet when it comes across. So this is actually good news for us, public, because viewers, this is one rattled congressman, and which means he is also expressing the thoughts of the NCP and the Shiv Sena. So that means we are getting somewhere closer to the justice that we want. Meanwhile, Shailin Chopra tells us that what we have known all along. She alleges that wives of cricketers and Bollywood superstars had snorted cocaine at KKR party. Shailin Chopra added that she wouldn't be revealing any names until and unless she was called in for a formal investigation by the Narcotics Control Bureau, adding that it's a huge drug nexus between the drug mafia, Bollywood, and cricket, and that she's aware about it. Now, here, friends, you will see that see how everything is now closing up. We had mentioned all about everything from Kwan, to the company that Cornerstone that is owned by Banti Sajde, related to Salman Khan. Okay, and then the companies, the hollow companies they started, in the name of Ria and her brother Sushant for money laundering. And then you're talking about the drug angles that also Sushant has mentioned in his diaries, So you're talking also about child trafficking. So everything is coming. And we had also mentioned that cricket parties is a scenario where drugs are exchanged and there are other also illegal activities happening there. One of the controversies, favorite children from the Indian entertainment industry, Shailin Chopra, had stirred up a huge hornet's nest sometime back when she had alleged witnessing wives of cricketers and Bollywood superstars snort cocaine at an IPL after party of the Kolkata Knight Riders, owned by the country's biggest superstar, Shah Rukh Khan, while adding that she is cognizant of a big drug nexus within the world of cinema and cricket in India, but would only reveal the facts if and when called for questioning by the NCB. Making the shocking, damning allegations to media, Shailin Chopra had said that she had gone to Kolkata to watch a match involving KKR and another team in the IPL, after which she had attended an after party of the team, where she claimed to see cricketers and Bollywood celebrities, especially the wives doing everything under the sun, including snorting cocaine in the washroom. She added that she wondered why they were behaving that way, but was forced to smile at them when they greeted her. However, given the first opportunity, she apparently whisked herself out of the party, convinced that she had arrived at the wrong place. Sheldon further revealed to media that she wouldn't be revealing any names unless she was called in for a formal investigation by NCB, adding that it's a huge drug nexus between the drug mafia, Bollywood, and cricket. And she's aware about involving some extremely big players, which will shock many people. Meanwhile, Jaydev will tell you something more about the Bangladeshi actress Porimoni, who had alleged rape and murder by a businessman.
Yeah, it. I mean, like even in Bangladesh, there's a huge influence of mafia on the movie industry back in Bangladesh. So it's not only in India or in Kollywood or Tollywood or Bollywood. So in Bangladesh, a senior official on the condition of anonymity said Moni, who's a Bangladeshi actress, amassed huge wealth through immoral activities. So Bangladesh's elite anti-crime and anti-terrorism force (RAB) on Wednesday detained the country's well-known film actress Pori Moni after raiding her house here on the basis of specific allegations. Days after two models were arrested on blackmail charges. Moni, who is 28 years old, she has over lakhs of followers on social media, initially claimed that unknown people attacked her house and sought police protection, even as a huge contingent of the Rapid Action Battalion, which is RAB, cordoned off the building in an upscale Dhaka neighborhood. So we have specific charges against her, but we will explain our action later. RAB spokesman Major Roisel Azam told journalists as she was detained from her house while hundreds of onlookers thronged at the scene. So a senior official said she got a lot of money through immoral activities, and there was some live TV footage which showed her entire floor of her house. It was filled with liquor, it was filled with narcotics. So you see that there's also even in Bangladesh there's like links with narcotics and the film industry and the mafia. So the RAB, which draws men from the Army, Navy, and Air Force, carried out the raid with the presence of TV cameras. So on June 14, the actress leveled allegations of attempted rape and murder on a Dhaka uh, businessman. So she had sought Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's intervention to bring the culprits to justice. So, on her allegations, the police arrested businessman Nasruddin Mahmood, also a former footballer and student leader, along with two others. But they were granted bail after being imprisoned for 18 days. So, last month, a club filed a case with the police accusing Moni of vandalizing their bar. So, the raid came 3 days after the police arrested models Faria Mahbub Piasha and Moe Akhtar after raiding their Dhaka residences from where contraband drugs and liquor were seized. So they are members of the group that carry out organized blackmailing. So people from well-off families used to visit their houses to be entrapped eventually. A police spokesman had said after their arrest. So I believe we have something regarding Shibani Dandekar.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. What do we expect from a couple who's not only stood with Ria right from the time Sushant was murdered, but also employed his staff in their house? Shibani says that I wouldn't have it any other way. And once you know that's what your truth is, then what people say is really irrelevant to me. And I don't know these people, so how can it affect me if I don't know why you are? I'm doing the right thing. She means by supporting Ria. That's all I know, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. And you can say whatever you want. I have absolutely no regrets, and I'm totally fine. Meanwhile, friends, see, these stars who keep on complaining about life have the most expensive properties worth crores around the world. With their various sources of income, some actors are able to invest in luxurious properties that are not restricted to India but beyond India. Shilpa Shetty, for instance, who has been crying foul about public and media, not only has homes in Mumbai but also in London's Mayfair and Oxford Street. She has a vast seven-bedroom home in Surrey known as Rajmahal. Abhishek and Aishwarya have a property in Dubai's Jumeirah Golf Estates. The house is 5,600 square feet to 10,600 square feet in size. It's thought to be worth anything from 15 to 35 million Arab Emirates dirham. SRK owns a luxury holiday home at the Palm Jumeirah in Dubai worth rupees 17.84 crores, which comes with its private beach. The villa spreads over 8,500 square feet and 14,000 square feet plots. He also owns an apartment worth 20 million pounds in central London's Park Lane. Akshay Kumar owns a few apartments and bungalows, which he considers a second home. In Mauritius, he also has a home on a prominent beach. Priyanka Chopra and her husband Nick Jonas co-own a 20 million property in Los Angeles, California. The actress also has a New York apartment with plush couches, fur pillows, and multicolored throw blankets, all very, very, luxury, all showing you that she lives in complete luxury. Now, these are the very same people who criticize the public and media when we expose them. But they're all okay when you show them in a good light and you show their beautiful houses. So this is the double standard, that Bollywood employs whenever they want PR to be done. So that's all the news for today. Let me read your comments as well, friends. And at 8 o'clock, we have a session with Sanjit Patnaik and Jaydev about what goes on in the minds of serial killers. Now, this is a series that we are going to do. And yeah. So this is also, sorry about that. This session will be covering the first of the serial killers, which is Charles Manson. Many of you from the older generation would remember he was responsible for the murder of the beautiful actress Sharon Tate, who was pregnant when they murdered her. And also, we will be covering other serial killers in the coming weeks. So thank you, friends. Let me just move on to your comments as well. Sanjit, and you come up with the best topics. Thank you, Savina. Oh, that guy was a sheer creep. Yes. Yes. Sanjay, it's not the expensive house, but from where these guys get money to maintain it over the years. Absolutely. Raj Kundra has also gifted Shilpa a posh flat in the most expensive building, Burj Khalifa. Yes. I hope we talk about Richard Ramirez at some point. Sure. Leonora, they're now very well known, and Mr. and Miss Kundras. जोशी, मैडम अगर सुशांत की फैमिली उसको साथ खड़ी होती तो शायद आज जिंदा होता. Yes. Oh, that is a huge property, Shilpa. Damn, I did not hear that name for some time. That was so creepy. Savina, how does one get in touch with you? You can, I'm there on Instagram, on Facebook also, or you can tweet me. Kanye, you're late. Yes. Please join us for the 8 o'clock session as well. Liberta, yeah, looking forward to the SSR. Yes, this is what is happening. The opposition is trying to show that the ruling party is trying to say it's a murder when it's not a murder. Good evening, yes, Kiki. Mickey, I agree, great topic. Good morning from USA. Thank you for all you do. Love all your sessions. Thank you so much, Mickey. Vilakshan, welcome. You're from Nepal. Thank you, Sanjay. Welcome to Candid Media family. Karen, hi to everyone. Looking forward to the session. Thank you, Karen, for joining. Thank you, Sangeeta. Welcome, Vipin. Sunita, welcome. Meera, yes, welcome. Welcome, Shilpa. Meera, love you. You're only hope. Yes, we will get justice, Meera. See, the very fact that the opposition are getting so unnerved itself shows that there's something big coming. Savina, big hello from Hyderabad. Kadamina, Jaydev, and everyone else. Hope all of you are having a good day. Thank you, Sabina. Sanjay, people should ask the government to provide how much taxpayers' money has been wasted by the opposition so far, with all fake allegations. Yes, very important. Shilpa, very nice of PM. Yes. Sharing, good evening. Meena, Jaydev, and all friends. Welcome, Sharing. Rather, these MPs must not be not paid for disruption of parliamentary work and just eating taxpayers' money. Absolutely, it is so disgusting. Meera, luckily my reminder worked. Ratika, welcome. Thank you so much for always being with me. Megha, more power to Yogi ji and Modi ji. Absolutely. Somehow my YouTube reminder does not work. Anyway, catching up, Meena session. Runa, you're one of our favorites. Stella, hi and welcome, Stella. Welcome, Shilpa. We're happy under Modi ji. Gurbinder, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Gurbinder. Thank you for joining us. Savina, so the actress was okay with private parts being filmed, but she had a problem with the filmed content being telecasted. Is that kettle black or is the pot black? Kaudi, bonjour. Welcome, Deepika. SK, Congress can keep barking. People know the truth. Yes. Gemma, everyone is politically motivated. So sad that humans have no values at all. It is all about the power of the chair. Yes. Well said. Thank you, Sanjay. Welcome, Ritu. Correct. SK. सबीना भाई ने स्क्रिप्ट दिया अब बोलना तो पड़ेगा ही these people don't deserve mercy. Yes. Shalini, good evening and welcome, Shalini. Sanjay, SC slammed opposition over Pegasus. Yes. Sharing, truth must come out and it will eventually. Absolutely. A party is not a party without narcotics. Within the glitzy glamour world, north, south, east, and west, that's the norm. I've seen the quantities at a few parties, and trust me, that's supplier volumes. Oh, great, Savina. That's information that you're giving us. Ayman, good evening and welcome, Ayman. Megha, CBI must start arresting culprits in SSR murder case before they go absconding like the Maharashtra ministers. Yes. Asha, welcome. Welcome, Shale. Yes, I'm from Bangladesh. Porimoni is caught with lots of alcohol in her house. Yes. Shilpa, why so late? Man, absolutely. Maria, their sins have come full circle. The time has come to pay now. Yes. Justice for Sushant and Disha, Jia, and others. Boycott Bollywood movies and ads. Yes. Shalin Chopra speaks like all this is new to her. She and her sister, Sharon Amir, are veterans at this. Her sister is a DJ, turned a lot of other things, both from Hyderabad. Monica, free now. I'll get my coffee. Enjoy, Monica. Let her tell about that kingpin, Shilpa. Yes. Ah, Sherlin. Yes. Swati, all the same. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Absolutely. Savina, how are you doing? Sharing, these so called celebrities, politicians, and police officers are the ones who've been operating such dirty things. Yes. Heard Ria got a spot in Big Boss. She has the guts to face camera. Yes. In fact, she also went for a party to her director's house where I think his daughter was getting married or something. Wow, 7 bedroom house. That's huge. Yes. MJ, I've been hearing that for some time too. Sanjay, it's not the expensive house, but from where these guys get money to maintain it. Yes. Savina, Sanjay, can you come up with the best topics? Thank you, Savina. I did not hear that name for some time. That's so creepy. Yes. Oh, that's huge property. Shilpa. मैडम अगर सुशांत की फैमिली उसके साथ खड़ी होती तो शायद आज जिंदा होता. Yes, that's true, Joshi. Leonora, they are now well known as Mr. and Mrs. Pontrundras. Gemma, Jaj Kundra has also gifted Shilpa a posh flat in the most expensive Burj Khalifa. Monica, I hope we'll talk about Richard Ramirez. Yes. Nanda, very interesting topic, man. Yes. Savina, how does one get? Yeah, I've just told you. You can on Instagram, Facebook, or on Twitter. Kani, welcome. Joshi, OP Singh, everyone, four sisters, nobody took initiative to stay with him when his life was under threat. So pity he was dependent on others. Jashna, ma'am, when will Miss Deepthi come up with? It will be on Saturday. Friends, please note, Deepthi will be coming for the next diary reading on Saturday. Amazing sessions, Binaji. Public has to be educated and there should be a revolution. Only then things will change. The corruption and the dirt in India is far too much. Karan Johar is going to host Big Boss and has apparently approached contestants for nude and semi nude appearances in the house, which has got a spot on one of the OTT platforms. Now, here, Ayman, I would like to know whether the sports minister, who's also got the portfolio of INB, will put some censorship rules on this. As considering the fact that, see, he supports Bollywood so much, I really doubt whether this will happen. Latika, I watched Sanjit's session on adrenochrome. It was a yes. You can see his next session at 8 o'clock, Latika. Very good evening, love. Monica, I just love your session so much now, Miss Veena. My day feels complete without it. Thank you, Monica. And I always imagine you with your coffee cup sitting and listening to it. Ayanti, thanks for giving an update of SSR. You're from Sri Lanka. Welcome, Ayanti. Taifur Khan, hi, looking forward for your show. Thank you so much, Taifur. Ankita, Sandeep Singh, Shruti Modi, Sujit Singh, all are mastermind behind murdering SSR. Welcome, Netra. Taifur, you've decoded so many things. It's Deepthi, not me, Taifur. Hiren, can SSR get justice? Surely. It's leading towards that. The moment you see a party like Congress getting agitated and tweeting, haphazardly and tweeting nonsense, then you know something is happening. Taifur, big hello from Dubai. Welcome, Taifur. Jashna, love your sessions, eagerly waiting for new updates on SSR and his diary. Thank you so much. I hope and pray they declare 302 for Sushant and put all the culprits behind bars. The big name should be truly exposed and punished. Absolutely. Caroline, love your sessions. God bless you. Thank you so much, Caroline, for always joining us. Savina, just a suggestion. Broach the other film industries too. There's a pattern from Savitri to Parveen Bhabi, Divya Bharti to Sri Devi, from Uday Kiran to SSR. It's a huge nexus. Yes, Savina, we've also exposed some deaths in South. But because this is so huge, what's happening in Bollywood is so huge. I mean, we're not even able to get the time or the space to, cover that. Thank you, love. Nirmala, thanks for standing up for the right thing. Stay blessed. Thank you, Nirmala. Leonara, ma'am, here in UK, you get a council flat, have two or more kids, and get a bigger house. Buy the house, sell, and make money, and buy a bigger property. NHS is free. Renu, hi, Meena. Your sessions are most dignified. Thank you so much, Renu. So nice of you. Welcome, Paras. Taifur, how long will these culprits be free? Let's wait a little bit more, Taifur. Just be a little more patient. Meera, Riya Chakravarti's PR team is spreading false rumors to enhance her rotting, decaying image, saying Hollywood and Big Boss. Nothing but fake news. She's finished. In fact, Meera, the number of people were supporting her, you can't imagine. Stella, I like it when you say bonjour. I did learn a lot of French when I was in college, Stella, but still don't get the hang of it. But a Supreme Court asked opposition to give proof on allegations. Absolutely. Hemangini, your take on Sharad Pawar meeting Amit Shah, will justice compromise? No, absolutely not. Amit Shah is too tough for that, Hemangini. Shalini, when will that day come when we ban Bollywood or Gutterwood, dispose a profession called acting? Monica, Priya has finished all this Hollywood and all these big boss gimmicks is all to fool us and induce this feeling of helplessness. Yes. Leonara, a disgusting lot, selling porn here in the UK to the pedophiles and earning huge amounts of money and expect us to keep shut. How dare they? Taifur, Minaji, please get into cricket industry. Yes, that will be our next step. Lot of mess there. Yes. Cowdy, Stella Francis, she say it's lovely. Sudha, the more we boycott films, ads, serials, more they'll get a beating. Let them live in 7 feet jail. Sudha, yes. Uttara, Minaji, Bhaijan, and Thakres are the reason for these crimes in Bollywood. It's not a rocket science to understand it. Mahathir's garden. The UAE government makes it possible for them to buy flats in Burj Khalifa by giving them a reward for buying a flat in Dubai, and the reward is mostly a Lamborghini car. Bhai just gifted his behen Jackal Fernandez a house worth crores. Charity begins at home. Maria, Vindhya, I hope you're able to help all to reach a closure on the truth about SSR. Yes, we are leading towards that. Gork saying he didn't want his family near him as their life would be in danger if they kill SSR and friends. They would kill his family. Anjum, welcome Anjum. Abha, yes, good news. MBA to gai. Yes. Ma'am, any updates on Rabia? She'll be joining us because she's just moved to UK. So I'm just waiting for her to join me next week. She'll do that. She was not too well. Vidya, looking forward to Deepti's reading. So this will be on Saturday, friends. Shalini, you're amazing. You're a person to look up to. People like you give us hope that Sushant will get justice. Absolutely, Shalini. When we all of us join hands, it becomes a very big force, Shalini. Anjum Rizvi, love watching your video. Thank you, Anjum. Love. Sanjay gives fantastic sessions of unknown topics never ever heard. Really interesting. Yeah, today also you'll enjoy the session very much. Maria Crasto, thank you. Subhash Malya, what happened to action on RIA and 32 other post NCB charge sheet in March 2021? When will the trial begin? Can we see advocate again on your show? Yes, I will invite them, Subhash. Hi, this is Savi. You're full of grace. Pray for justice. Srinivas, thank you so much. Savina, most desirable apparently according to types. We call that toilet paper. Cricket has become another gutter. Subhash, continue boycott Bollywood, Karachi Wood, Urdu Wood, Porn Wood gang totally on all platforms, including OTT TV channels. Till Swachh Bollywood Abhiyan is fully completed and all SSR, Desha, Jia, and other killers. Yes. Shalini, why does this happen always with innocent souls like Sushant, Jia Khan? They lose their lives to those greedy and shameful people. Yes. Netra, we cannot totally ban Bollywood as many people work there on hourly basis. Crores of people work. It's not only the hero or heroine. Good evening, Sandhya. I feel happy by watching the justice. People like you on whom we can rely. Thank you. Sandhya, please, ma'am, please leave Deepti. It's all crap what she's reading. Please don't ruin your name by calling. Sandhya, I've got many years of experience in this field, and I know what I'm doing. If I've already told you before as well, whenever we do Deepti's reading, it's totally up to you whether to believe it or not. If you want, listen to it till the end. If not, you're welcome to leave and not follow what she's reading. It's totally up to you. You're an adult, Sandhya. So, and don't think my name can be ruined just by something small. No, absolutely not. So please don't worry about me. Would it be possible that after every diary entry that Deepthi reads, we could have a discussion session just for Q&A? It goes on very long, Monica. That's the problem. If there is time, certainly we'll do that. Alka, today I saw shocking news. Rupal claiming some went new life. That is Gehna Vashish. We had covered that yesterday. If you look at yesterday's session, you will know, Alka. What is the update on Pitani? One narco test and he will spill all his guts out. Yes. Monica, like we all have an interactive session after each diary reading. Just okay. I'll speak to Deepthi, and surely we'll do that. Monica, great idea. Mickey, okay, sure. Let's see if that could be a possibility. Absolutely. Yes, dear. Thank you. So, please, friends, join me for the 8 o'clock show with Sanja Tanja Dev. This is regarding getting into the minds of the serial killers. This will be the first part. So, till then, see you.